been a minute.
Yo, and I'm like throughout the week, I was like,
There's something missing.
no, it's like, yo, when am I going to record? It's been a minute I didn't record.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
You
he feels
don't-
the
you don't
exact.
get that
He feels the
urge.
exact opposite.
No, I'm
ما بتفرق معي جاي اسجل واخلص وش تفعل. Just another day.
Colder night, just another day.
But
Same shit, different day.
أيوة.
pick a verse. في verse في الطريق.
First جاي كان لكن.
So yeah, we didn't figure out what episode is this.
It's 113.
113.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool, gentlemen.
تخيل بعد ده كله اطلع.
Brand new episode, brand new week.
Kenzie on the mic.
Awab, baby.
The Flamingos podcast.
Flamingos podcast, man. That's the shit. Let's go.
This is a brand new week, brand new episode from the Flamingos podcast. We took a week off and now we're back again.
What was the reason we took off?
I was about to ask.
It was Eid.
It was Eid holidays, yes. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there that been tuning in week in, week out to the Flamingos podcast. We're here. We're back. The vibes are back. The energy is back. Gentlemen are back. How was your long, extended holiday from the podcast? How did it go? I want to know how you are, gentlemen, doing mentally.
Physically.
How did you spend your time off? I can see that new shirt
Thank you.
on. New vibes.
It was a gift.
Refreshing vibes.
Yep.
Ready
From
for
India?
summer.
Was it a gift from India?
About to
It was
conquer.
a gift from Akhir.
India, Thailand.
Thailand.
Potato.
دي شنو العنصرية دي؟
No, because the elephant.
Asia Pacific. Huh?
Because
Because the elephant,
yeah, it gave India vibes.
I want to
Yeah,
know.
Thailand and India.
ايوه معلش انا البريدج كنت في النص. That you guys crossed.
Uh-huh.
The people and not me
Mhm.
want to know how you are doing, gentlemen, and me too.
Okay.
How was your time off?
Let's start with Awab.
Okay.
طيب.
طيب لا اله الا الله مباشر في الحلقه دي.
يلا بسم الله.
خلصنا
No, my break was okay. Eid holidays were Eid holidays. We don't really participate, especially in Adha. We don't really participate in the beef so much.
Vegans. Because they're
No,
vegans.
we don't, because like many Sudanese expats, we بنطبخ في السودان.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have the option to
We do,
تطبخ هنا.
but we don't.
But we don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was very calm and I had a very long week, to be honest. I spent it between all literally 7 Emirates. From
The tour. Awab tour.
Yeah, I took a tour in the Emirates. I took a road trip, but it was okay. I feel tired, mainly.
From the
activities.
activities.
I think I have this thing where I struggle being outside of the house, like Kenzie.
I don't
Okay.
get you.
Like I struggle spending long times
At home?
No,
out of-
outside of.
house.
Yeah, outside.
Like I have to. It's like going back. It's like filling up gas.
You feel homesick. You feel
yeah.
homesick.
Yeah,
while
like
while filling
you have
the
to go
gas.
back home, recharge for a night, and then go back. عرفت؟ That's something that I felt.
انت
I picture-
رايتك لسه عمال لقيت اللي يربطك في البيت.
Maybe.
ما بمشي وبرجع.
I was just picturing Awab filling up his car in the petrol station, and he was like feeling homesick. Oh, I want to go home.
He drives and goes back home.
You're turning to an antisocial,
No.
No.
right?
I just it's like
You're
it's like
becoming
a
an
checkpoint
introvert.
where I have to. It's like in
Yeah, it's
like
it's
in,
more
in
of
those
a
video games when you
Yeah,
when you
it's
go
more
to
of
the safe
a
house.
refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
Refresh.
feel like I need to go back to the safe house for a
Yeah,
night or for a
that's
few
like
hours
when I
and
tell
then-
you guys I come back to Abu Dhabi, I feel that
Yeah.
Zen, I'm coming back home. You know, the life is moving too fast.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. All of those stuff.
Yeah.
Too many activities. Too many stuff to be done. You know.
Yeah, it gets draining sometimes, but it's okay
it
though.
does.
Like it was a relaxing time.
All right, that's cool.
What about you guys? Yeah.
It was a long week, to be honest, and It's just the family gathering and eat and eating all the meat.
Mm.
I mean, like nothing much. It's more of time being spent with the family and close friends, and that's it. The weekend was normal.
Nothing
I don't know.
wild.
Nothing wild.
When was the last time you did something wild?
I don't even remember.
I do.
When?
والله ترى وسكينة بس في كل حلقة أنا I remember أنت what you did.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long
Probably
time.
even before your wedding, like yeah.
Oh, before.
Before my wedding.
Yeah,
that's-
but
that's
then now
almost 10
after his
years. That's
wedding-
that's almost 10 years ago. It's a decade.
but then after the wedding, the term wild and his status now changes.
Converted to
Yeah.
a different
The definition of being wild is different.
is
Like
different, yeah.
for him, can be wild now is doing bungee jump
yoga.
or yoga. You know?
Well, imagine yoga.
That was a wild experience, you know.
Yeah. You know what?
But
what
then wild for us is wild.
you know what's wild for me
Out and loud.
at this age. I want to travel more, but I want to visit places that is connected to nature. Like
Cambodia?
I want to do hiking. You know, I wanna
Cambodia,
do those
for
type of-
example, places like Cambodia.
It doesn't matter the place.
Nepal?
It needs to be a beautiful nature, like Nepal, for example.
Spiritual connection
Kind
with
of.
the earth.
Yeah, hiking and just
مثلا
I just
لفة
want
الإمارات
yeah.
في حتة ممكن تعمل فيها hiking كمان.
There's good hiking هنا في الإمارات على فكرة.
Really? What about the nature? I'm talking about nature, like greenery, scene.
Rocks
Green
are
space.
nature, like mountains and stuff.
It depends how you look at
too,
nature.
yeah.
Depends how you look at
It
nature.
depends on your.
Like I'm talking about nature في الإمارات. So
So it's
it's not
different.
gonna be rainforests and.
But this is what is wild for me at this age. You know, it's more of a. I wanna visit like new places that is connected to nature and then I don't know. Just want to walk in this planet Earth, man.
Still
I feel like you
undiscovered.
haven't.
Let me
You
discover
want to
something.
explore. You feel like I haven't
Exactly, I want-
explored. it.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah,
You watching
know where
Dora
you're coming from.
Explorer with your daughter?
Nope.
Thought it kicked some ideas then.
But no. But these days I'm playing this kind of game with my daughter, which is called Toka Poker Word, which is a role play word, which is something that is nice. That
Did Stray come out yet?
the what?
Stray, the game with the cat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I read about that
I
game.
think it's
Yeah,
I think it's only
play it. It's
exclusive.
PlayStation exclusive. Yeah,
PlayStation.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I'm gonna play it.
But anyhow-
I think it's gonna be out soon.
I hate cats, so
So
not
tell
a
us,
cat
yeah.
person. I came to Abu Dhabi. I spent some time in Abu Dhabi during Eid. Before Eid, I had some
And you were fucking bored. I remember.
car
that.
issue. Yeah, and I was so bored. I was like, I couldn't wait to like go back and go to work again.
Okay.
You know, like
Alright.
I had that urge. Yeah, nothing to say about Abu Dhabi. I love the city, regardless.
And the city love you. I
He's
guess the
trying
city
as
love
hard
you
as,
back.
as he can not to disrespect Abu Dhabi.
Never.
He's been doing so for the last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
بس ما مشكلة يعني. Good job.
Because I love it. I love it. I really love it. I love the city. Yeah. This weekend was turned it up a notch, but I
Oh,
wasn't
like?
outside. I was
Oh.
more of inside.
Inside turn up.
Inside turn up. Been around.
Interesting.
Matt, I sent you on WhatsApp. Told you Awab, Dubai or Abu Dhabi this weekend.
Ah,
See?
okay. I said Abu Dhabi.
خلاص.
لا لا دي انت المفروض تكون you have to be more deliberate. انت عارف انه انا I can be in Dubai like that.
Teleport like.
Just give me an hour, nigga. I'll be
Right in front of your door.
in there.
But yeah, you know the car issue that I have. Hopefully, I can take it by this Thursday. But other than that,
Did you know who,
life is good.
who hit you?
No, I didn't.
Any anonymous,
Sign?
suspicious people, person?
Nope.
Any incident?
I'm getting to understand that I have a couple of people here and here that
Okay.
don't like
Any incident?
the host.
Any
but-
incident before the car?
No.
Are you sure?
كله normal. I was asleep.
Oh, okay. See.
I was asleep. I woke up, I'm going to work, and I saw that. So
I hope you get your car fixed, man.
I mean, but yo, during our week off. Oh, before that, The Boys is done.
Yeah.
This season.
I watched it. I finished it.
How was it? Met the expectations.
It met them. يعني okay. It did.
الشكل الأخيرة كان شديد لكن.
الشغلة الأخيرة كانت سمحة. يعني that's the only redeeming fact for the season.
لا لا لا.
It's not the only. Like it was a very redeeming.
It's a great
fact.
season.
It is a nice.
I
Season.
loved it. You still didn't start it, right?
I don't want to watch it.
It's
you
generally a
don't want
nice.
to. Okay.
يعني there's no bad season so far.
Yeah. No.
ما في.
I started, as I told you earlier before off mic, I started watching Sopranos again. I don't know. There's always a series that I revisit again.
Have
No, I'm
you,
gonna
have you
watch
watched The
Westworld.
Wire?
Not yet. What?
Okay.
Westworld.
No,
I
I'm
heard-
not planning to.
I heard a lot of good stuff.
I heard that first season was good, and then bam.
Yeah, I'm in the first episode still. I like how it's going.
Anyway, there was also plenty of music releases.
Yep.
Those this weekend and the one and the past one. Gentlemen, they wanna. What do you want to start with? There's a lot of big names that dropped.
Yeah.
We have Brent Faiyaz, we have Burna Boy, Steve Lacy,
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks.
Neo.
Neo released an album. Which one do you want to start with, guys? Awab. I'll give that to you. I'll
Good
toss
way
it to you.
Okay, so
Take it away,
Awab,
Awab.
now
Take it
we're
away.
gonna start with Brent. Brent Faiyaz dropped an album called Wasteland, his third or maybe fourth album.
I to them biggest fan.
I'm gonna let you guys go first. صراحة.
No.
Of course, yes.
No, please.
لا
That's what
بدلك.
this,
لا
what this
بدلك.
guy does every time. You guys start.
طيب انت
and
تعرف
I'm
شنو
gonna
يعني انا
conclude it.
what do you?
شوف وراكم شنو.
Okay, we're gonna tell you the reason why we want you.
We? Who's we?
I mean, like me and
Me, me, myself, and
the
I.
fans. We want your opinion because you were like
Hyped up the album.
you hyped up the album.
Okay.
You tweeted about it, just saying that nobody called me for the
Yes.
next couple of days. I'm gonna be listening.
I said. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening to Brent Faiyaz, and I was like,
You guys
is
had the
he
lick.
really?
This guy was watching you.
Yeah. And I was like,
He kept records.
is he really like into Brent Faiyaz? This. So explain to us what
What
happened.
happened after
What
that?
happened after that, and what made you?
The consequences of that action.
What made you like
So hyped about
so
the album.
hyped about
What made me so hyped about the album was everything that came before it, like the album before it and the singles that dropped before it.
And the album
Okay.
that was released and re-released now with the songs. But anyway.
المهم that's what made me hyped about it. بس now it
خلاص
dropped.
started off, yeah. But
It's been a week since it dropped fully. صح?
Yeah.
My
it's number 2 on charts.
yeah.
Right after, what was his name?
What's his name?
Spanish dude. South American dude.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. For an independent artist, this is big.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
First, okay. One thing I'll tell anybody.
What time did you wake up and listen?
Oh no, I didn't even wake. I stayed up.
Yes, يلعن أبو الحماس.
No, funny
But
thing.
I ain't gonna slick it.
No, I'm just I wanna hear the story.
Okay, the album drops on a Friday.
Yes.
So on Thursday, 12 a.m. Like sorry, Friday
Midnight.
at midnight. I started looking for the album and it wasn't there. But it was like out on a couple of sites and because news was out and even you told me about it that it leaked like a week before. So I didn't really look for it, but خلاص جاي يوم الجمعة and it was midnight, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna download it. So,
خلصت صلاة الجمعة وبعدين.
so I went and الخميس بالليل I went and I downloaded it. I took the first 3-4 listens Thursday night. I woke up. I must have listened to it like it's been a week now.
Slept happy after the first 3 listens.
Yeah, slept content enough.
Okay.
It's a slow burner because the first few listens I'm like, this is not it's not as good as the first one.
Okay.
It kind of didn't meet the expectations, but the more and more I listened to it, the more depth that I saw into it, and the more I started liking it. I'll admit something, that the one before it was better. Fuck the World was better.
Without comparing.
I'm just saying for me, like
Okay.
as a personal preference. But I love this album too.
Okay.
Some people might say, okay, like I'm always gonna be biased towards Brent, but I'm trying to be as
objective
as objective as I can be. It does sound, the production does sound lazy. The song does sound kind
rushed.
not rushed. No, it's like ما اجتهد فيه. زي إحساس إنه هو ما اجتهد فيه كده.
The effort was not
even
noticeable.
even in the production, like especially in the production. That's my objective opinion on
All
it,
right,
but I still love it.
From scale 1 to 10, how do you?
I don't know. I can't say really
Because
because I don't know. I haven't really scaled it down from a 1 to 10 yet.
And a week later.
A
how
week
does that
later,
sound?
I still love it. I don't play it as frequently. Maybe because I got into the other works, like I got into Burna Boy and Lloyd Banks and them. But it will still, like, there will still be songs from that project that will be in my rotation.
Favorite songs?
I like Loose Change, Rolling Stone.
wasting time.
No, not wasting time. For some, I always liked what's it called? Dead Man Walking. I was right. I always
Dead Man
liked it,
Walking,
but it dropped earlier.
Yeah, that's the best.
But I liked Role Model.
I love it
Role Model was
to a certain extent.
was a different tone from the rest of the album. It should have been like there should have been more songs like that in the project. But yeah. What are your impressions?
Yeah.
أنا محقق.
انا ما عارفه.
ديتكتيف كنزي. بعدين قاعد لنا كده. والله يا أخي. Okay, so
Watch your mouth.
دي شنو ده؟
وش حق بالمويه دي؟
خليه يركب عليا. I مستني كده.
Yep.
So okay, I give this album. It's like, it's listen. Like I spent time listening to it. You know, I didn't just brush it off like, oh, just, you know, Brent Faiyaz, whatever. I'll skip whatever those tracks, blah blah blah. I gave it, and I tried it in different settings. You know, whether it's in a car, whether it's a romantic night. You know, I wanted to try it. I wanted to see, you know, that
if it works, if it works or not.
It works or not. You know, like.
And did it work?
Apparently it worked. It didn't. It didn't.
It didn't work.
It did not.
Okay.
Maybe Brent is not the problem.
It got loud. No, everything else was working.
Okay.
But Brent, the album was too loud for the, you know. So it turned out to be, it's not that type of an album.
It's not that type of
you know?
album, right.
Yeah, not for that.
Where it's not a love-making album. It's not a you know, romantic night album. You know, it's not a fire by the place. You know,
It's very
album.
specific. It feels very specific. Even the relatability feels very specific.
Other than that, listen, being a toxic album, this toxic, I get it. Okay, so what I loved about the album, and it's something that we don't see anymore, is the skits in the album.
Yeah.
This type of skits we don't see anymore.
Really?
I was driving the car, and the last skit, I think, in the album where his girlfriend calls him that she's gonna abort the baby, don't blah blah blah. I was driving my car and I was listening to that, and it felt like I was in a movie.
Yeah, that was a very interesting one too.
You know, like the skits, they felt like you're listening, and you can visualize the movie.
The movie,
you know,
yeah.
so it's like more a movie, and I miss that type of skits where it makes you visualize things.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the album.
Overall, you mean?
Overall, no, I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Role Model is my favorite track, yet I got out of it after a while. خلاص. Like, I get it. That's it. You know, like, it didn't sync very well
It's out of
with
sync.
me.
That's
No,
how
it didn't sink in with me very well, you know? I love Role Model. Then, but with me listening to the album more and more, I started to skip more and more. You know? Vocally, he went out of tone in more than one song. Like, I didn't get what's there, you know? Because I really wanted to give it, because of how many times we spoke about Brent Faiyaz, I really wanted to give him his, because of what we come and speak about, and
Yeah.
you tell me about him.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to, give it the lesson.
All right.
And I did, and no, I discovered that Brent Faiyaz would never be my guy. I would never like his music.
That's too harsh, right?
Why?
Like
No,
I would never listen
okay.
to him.
that's bad.
It's,
that's your,
it's fair. No, it's fair.
Your personal.
He does, he doesn't add anything. But I love that he is an independent artist and
He's
doing
all of this by himself.
No, not being
Yeah,
there is
not
a
the
team.
whole- yeah,
there is
but-
a team
but-
with him.
but
But
he's
no,
He's independent from any record label.
he-
Or,
yeah, and he's pushing all of that. Like the music is not an independent artist music to a certain extent.
yeah.
Yet it's off. It's off.
Yeah.
It gets off.
I get
You
you.
know,
Mhm.
it's not fulfilling. It's not a
get you.
fulfilling album.
I get yeah.
You know.
I
I
understand.
understand. Someone I know, and I agree with that point. Someone I know told me that every song feels like it should have been shorter. Like he didn't give
to
you
a certain extent.
He didn't give you the
There are
quality
some-
of a song that should have lasted 3 minutes.
Mm.
Because you get bored of the song after the first verse.
Maybe
Exactly.
role
it's-
model
because-
gets
because it
boring
sounds-
after a while. Yeah,
It sounds like the second verse repeats.
Repeats
the first
itself.
verse repeats.
I don't know
the
what's
third
wrong,
verse.
but maybe if there is more work later on, he would. But and I understand the demographic that he does this music to, and I'm not that type of guy.
So it's targeted specifically for which type of.
It's not that.
people.
It's a certain type of people that like this type, and it's not it.
Like me.
Which is what is it? What is it? If
Describe Awab.
Like me.
Okay.
No, because I know, like I understand objectively. I understand what he means. I love it
Mm.
because it's like I know, like I understand it. Not understand it, but like he
بعدين
said,
هو
it's my
أكتر من مرة قال لك he's a toxic.
Personality.
ما
Sometimes
قلتها.
traits.
Okay.
بيقولوا كده.
بيقولوا كده.
Okay. Okay. So he.
زرعوها فيه.
So it fits your.
خلاص يعني if it walks
So
like a
yeah,
duck,
I mean,
okay.
but I give him the credit on
The
being
accomplishment.
independent and blah 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 all of that. But this is not my album. What about you, Kenzie?
Yeah, for me, I was like anticipating this album, but when Awab overhyped it, I was a bit scared. I don't know why. Like I was like, what's gonna happen if Awab hyped it to that extent, and then it turns out to be a whack album.
Streets.
I was afraid on your
Streets,
feelings, I
No.
was scaring.
It's not a المشكلة
yeah,
هي إنه
caring
it's not,
friend.
Caring, yeah.
It's not a whack album for me. I still think it's a nice album.
Okay. It's not a whack album. I didn't say that. I like the Dead Man Walking. I like it so much,
But it's pre-released.
I know, but
It's not something that I would give him credit on being on that
No.
album.
If I give credit to the artist if he fits a pre-release single in
New album.
in a new album, well, yeah, and he placed it in the right. He put the right placement of the track in the album. I mean, like, I like that, and yeah, I had the same feeling of getting bored a few seconds after the first couple of songs. Yeah, But the thing is that I went back to all songs of Brent Faiyaz, and then I said like, no, maybe it's just this album is just an experiment, and maybe later on he will give us something that like the previous releases or the previous albums. Like
It is previous releases.
no,
Half of
like the fuck the word.
Dead Man Walking sounds somehow similar to it.
Yeah, and
But
maybe
who-
this is what we got used to it. Maybe
Sure.
this is
It's not
what we
As in
what we were expecting.
like in totality, like I believe I've listened to it a lot, but I believe this album was conceptualized properly, but wasn't like the application of it was
The
lacking.
implementation
The
of
implementation of it
wasn't
of the songs
accurate.
was not did not match up to the concept of it.
Yeah.
It's, like when you hear the concept of the songs, I'm talking just about the concept of the song,
Yeah.
along with the skits that put it together.
Okay.
That's conceptually it's great, but the way he applied it in
He
each song
executed the way how he executed it.
was could have been better.
All right. Yeah, but that's fine. Anyhow,
Would it last long?
With me, yeah.
The album. What the last song?
What do
Does
you
that
mean?
listen for a spin?
What do you
Still
mean?
play it?
I'm like, do you mean like I'm gonna go back and listen to
Yeah.
it again? Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
why
think
not?
so. I had enough.
I might listen.
During
to
the
that while
same
walking.
week,
Yeah.
during the same week, the
انت ما
African
خطير انت ما
giant.
خطير لكن ما عشان كده.
كيف؟
Nothing.
Okay. During the same week, Burna Boy, the African giant, released an album also, Love Damini.
Love Damini.
That's my favorite album from that week.
From that week? Or?
Yeah. I loved it.
And I don't even count it that
I
week.
love it. And I love the direction that he's going with. The pop, Afro.
Afrofusion. He calls it Afrofusion.
Yeah.
Confusion, yeah.
It's it sounds, you know, his music starting to sound more polished as well.
Okay.
You know, he's not only Afro beats now. He's bringing different elements, you know. I love the album. And I can't wait because I'm going to see him live. I can't wait till I do. Like the music. Like Drake released a dance album. And by the way, I still play this album every day. Honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
It's a great album. But then, with all of those songs, and then Beyonce also released a song that is dance. Burna Boy just released last, and it is song of the summer. You know, this is song that you go in when you go outside to a place where is
The first verse though.
regardless of it.
Regardless.
You know,
Just-
regardless
no,
of
I agree
the
with you.
first.
في أول دقيقة و
لا لا
دقيقة
لا
من
ما
الأغنية.
it's the song. You
But
know,
then
the
it
hook
doesn't- it
plays a
doesn't sound
part,
the same to me.
the choir, you know, the voices behind, and all of that.
It's a hit.
It's a summer song, you know, and it takes it far away.
Yeah.
You know, this Drake album, I can't wait as well to go outside and listen to it in a festival, whatever it is. Yet last when it goes live,
It's a
It's
shutdown.
different.
It's a shutdown.
it's a shutdown. It's different, you know. And then the whole album, Whiskey, I played in the intro. This is my favorite song in the album. It's I love the album. This is going to be on repeat. What do you think, guys? Well,
You know me and Burna Boy. I didn't really listen to
Just
it
لكم شنو؟
much yet because I was قال شنو؟
No.
لا سمعني.
بعدين
Play
نتفاهم.
it back. I listened to it maybe 3-4 times.
Okay.
It was okay. I can't really judge it. I agree with what you said that it sounds better than his previous projects. I like
no,
that.
but don't get me wrong. The previous projects
They
are
were dope,
somehow-
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean sonically.
Yeah.
but
Quality-wise.
Quality-wise.
Yeah. The cover is sick. I love the cover.
Why do I have it? طيب, is the cover the thing with the birthday cake?
Yeah.
Why do I have a different cover of it? It's him on a notebook writing love, Damini.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways,
Special edition.
شكله كده.
no, I think he changed it later on. It's a great project.
نزل
I
ألبوم
can't
قبل ما ينزل.
I can't really judge it yet.
Piracy.
I'm not. I don't think I'll be able to judge it yet. But I play it well. It plays well in the car. It plays
Yeah.
well in every situation, literally, except in the bedroom. I don't know. Maybe you tried it.
No. خلاص ها.
But
No, it's
yeah.
not a bedroom. It's living room. People were chilling in and just played Brent Faiyaz. That's it. To make it clear يعني.
المهم, yeah, it was a good listen.
Okay. كنزي. ما أصحاب شديد.
For me, when it comes to Burna Boy, you know me.
I don't.
I like you know me very well because if you go back to the
I don't know. you really
release of African Giant, the album, how I
We
talked
shat
about
on
it. Nope.
Yes, we did.
No.
shat?
No,
No.
we shat on Twice as
No.
Tall.
You
Twice as tall,
you
yeah.
guys edited my
No, twice as tall. It's what
لا,
we
انت
talked about.
African Giant, you remember?
The part that we
African
edited
Giant.
out for you.
Was African
about
Giant
African
out when
Giant.
we?
I was talking about Burna Boy.
It was about the Breakfast Club interview.
Oh
and,
my
bro.
days, that episode.
And
Oh
you
my
went on for like 20 to 30 minutes about.
talking about that interview.
I don't even
Anyhow.
know what you were talking about.
Exactly. It was, yeah.
It was I was going in circle, but
You
anyhow.
were ranting basically.
Anyhow, I like the way how a perspective on an artist can change over time. Because since that time when we recorded the episode, I was talking about Burna Boy and the album and everything, and then Yad was like,
Yad was
nah,
like, I
I
don't
don't
listen
feel
to
this type
Afrobeats.
of music.
لا, he's
I
coming
don't-
around. He's coming around.
Yeah, I don't feel this type of music. I don't like it. I used to listen to it before.
People
And
can
then-
change. People change during time. عادي يعني. ما تزعل.
Yeah, but sometimes you be like stubborn with the way how you perceive an artist or a type of music.
So-
This is why I know. This
Yeah.
is what I noticed.
I can't change.
Don't get me
We're
wrong, but
human.
this is,
لا, but we're
Yeah.
human beings. We change every day.
and I admire that. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Why
wrong.
are you being so defensive?
I don't know.
أنا?
Hi.
I'm not being defensive.
No,
I'm just
I'm just-
letting you know.
I'm just stating the truth.
Okay.
And what you said is totally
Normal
it's normal. It's fact.
عادي.
People change, and I admire seeing and noticing that change. You know.
Okay.
Um,
Do you like
You
the
also
change?
enjoy saying "I told you so."
Aye.
so
The king of all told you so.
the
He
king
lives
of
for these
I told
moments,
you so.
يا أخي, he lives for such moments. قلت لكم
فتح توبيك كاملة على انه بس عشان
بس
يقول
عشان
لا،
I told you so.
I
لحد
told you
هسه
so.
ما قال لنا الالبوم ورايه في بين.
Now you will be surprised with what I'm going to say. I didn't listen to the album. and I feel and I feel so guilty.
Shit.
Yeah,
I let Burna Boy down.
Let Burna Boy down. Exactly. If I'm going to sing a song in the future, it's gonna be but yeah, I listened to a couple of songs just before we record, and no doubt Burna Boy is gonna deliver. That's one of I mean like
عندي في وثقة.
Album review without a listen.
I trust
Album review without a
I trust the
listen.
nigga blindly, you
أنا
know.
واثق فيه يعني. ما محتاج اسمع ذات.
Exactly. But I like Last so much to the extent that I'm gonna be high. Just like the same way
See
you
it
explained it when if I see him live. And I remember the day when he was supposed to come. He was supposed to come to Soul DXB.
Every time we talk about Burna Boy.
We have to mention this. Do we have to
that.
mention this? Okay. All right. That's a high, my guys. But anyhow, that's all about it. I mean, like, yeah.
Music releases from this week as well. So okay, Lloyd Banks, The Inevitable Course 2. Hip hop street hip hop heads.
I like
How you
that.
doing?
I like the feeling that I get. that
Hello.
I feel like this. I feel like this sound. Should I say this sound? I don't know. But I feel like it's making a comeback.
I love
Or
it.
it already made a comeback. I think.
Banks been my favorite in the G Unit, and this
This is
album
the
is.
beginning. Yeah.
Ooh. Now this album is mean.
Collaborations in this album is also
Features are sick.
off the hook. Features are amazing. Yeah. The one with Billy
I'm
the
even
Butcher is-
disgusted. When I listen to it, I go like, "Oh fuck, damn."
Disgusted.
Face, yeah.
Okay.
I can't like that.
No, because you're like I'm even disgusted.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's like, you know, when you listen to a nice beat or song, you go like,
is that your disgusted face?
yeah.
It's sick. You know, you act like
That's more constipated.
That one.
my literature.
What about you? Listen to the album.
I gave it a listen. Yeah, I gave it a listen, but not enough to judge. يعني
ولا حاجة أعمل It's not that enough to judge.
لا ما لأنه you can't judge from one listening.
يا سلام.
You get impressions,
يا سلام.
but you don't judge.
Good choice of words.
أيوة. I like it. I can't wait to go to the gym. I can't wait to listen to it in the gym.
In the gym, that's the perfect place. to
That's-
do it.
So when I hit the gym tomorrow, I'm gonna be bumping.
That's the outro. On my way.
The one with Dave East is
I'm bending blocks, still package, put out the lines with curvy. Still on my square, drop classics without the controversy. A poppin' jersey, she's topping a nigga topsy-turvy. Money for patency at Benjamin's like a Oxy 30. A clockin' early, whatever to live Versace sturdy.
Every time that I listen to Lloyd Banks, I feel how much I miss Lloyd Banks.
And what do
You
you
know?
miss? What do you miss the most?
The flow. How? Pause. You know, this type of music, man. He's been my favorite. You know, he's in my top 10.
DNA.
No, he's in my top 10
He has
list.
Tony Ayo on the album, صح?
Yes. He is in my top 10 artists of all time. You know, as no, lyrically, this guy's always been mean. You know?
True.
So, yeah. What about you, Kenzie?
For me, I'm not gonna put him in that place because for me, we witnessed Junit, the rise of Junit from the beginning, you know, and we were listening to Pac and Biggie in the beginning, and then when Junit they came, we were like,
شايفينهم وهمانين.
yeah, exactly.
I like him, but like
You
we
didn't like
were
50
all
Cent.
all
We didn't
dressed.
like
We
50
didn't
Cent
dressed.
or
We're all dressed like G Unit at times.
had-
We
we
fat
had-
I'm talking
farms.
about him, like him.
That's-
He's type of the older
Who?
Kanzi.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Kanzi didn't fuck with G Unit.
but on the low,
Side.
in the
Yeah,
late, yeah.
بيشغلها بس بالدسة. شغل G Unit
exactly.
بالدسة.
Just like when he used to listen to Migos too.
No.
Okay.
When we used to listen
He
to
low-key listened to
G
Migos.
Unit.
Like I get in the car and see Migos playing, but
I can count all the hits that was released, like 21 Question for 50 Cent and In the Club and all of these.
For 50
Hits.
Cent.
50 Cent, I'm talking about G Unit, you know? And Lloyd Banks On Fire,
Cold
you know,
Corner. Mixtapes.
Warrior Part 2, Eminem. That's
Plug that. لازم.
that song.
I hate this song.
We
انت
like
لانك you connect it with a memory.
it was a crazy memory, you know?
See, that's why.
That's why.
Your connection with the song is
Exactly.
a memory. That's
Exactly.
why, yeah.
So my
I there?
experience,
Was I there?
no,
What's the memory?
I'm not gonna say it. In all cases,
Okay.
my experience with this new album was like, if I'm going to listen to it, I need to drive my car and
play.
cruise, and
Okay.
play it. So I was listening to it, and then I went back to the the old songs again, Soulfly.
So it was a throwback weekend.
It's a throwback, yeah. Whenever I listen to these type of albums and these type of releases, it take me back into memory lane, and I remember all the times when we used to listen to G Unit. I like the song with Dave East. But I listened the most to the one with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, Benny's verse was living proof. Yes, sir.
Man, I liked it. I liked it that much. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, nothing much. I mean, like, yeah.
أزعلك.
Yeah. What about you?
What? I spoke before you.
Okay.
شنو يا صاحبي?
I don't know.
You good?
But also, I'm waiting for the time to listen to it in the gym because it's the type of.
لما تمشي بعد بقى بهدى.
لا حول. Don't be negative.
I'm not being negative.
Nah,
I'm being realistic.
He's being realistic.
Okay.
I know. But yeah. I'm gonna keep it.
Moving
you
on.
guys sooner or later, I'm gonna be there and.
لا لا
But
لا we're in the same boat يعني ما مشكلة.
Okay.
Moving on. Moving on. Hove and Kevin Hart had to sit down on
Yep.
Kevin Hart's show, Heart to Heart.
Very interesting talk.
Not really.
Yeah, not really, to be honest. Like I didn't.
Like I remember.
There's nothing to take out.
I remember Kevin
this.
Hart at the end of it said,
I didn't watch it.
if you guys saw these gems being dropped, I'm like, what gems?
Yeah,
When is
there
that
was.
he?
Yeah,
You know what's the most important part of this interview? And
You know, Jay-Z doesn't charge.
No.
You take a verse.
the guy who
the wine.
the wine guy.
Yeah, that guy was amazing. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Hove was looking at him in a different way. Like, I'm gonna contact you after I'm done.
Yeah, he wanted to hire him.
Even Kevin Hart got sweated. It's like, don't take him.
Yeah.
Don't take him from me.
But yeah,
other than
nothing to take away from the show, from the episode. It was
Only one-
normal.
Okay.
Nothing special, nothing different that been said. I felt that.
There is one thing that I can say that you can take out of this interview.
Okay.
The moment when Jay-Z was talking about how they build the infrastructure for the young generation. Yeah, no, how they came. They came from the ghetto. They built everything from scratch, and now they're laying the infrastructure for the next generation to make it easy for them. You know,
But that's like everybody. It's not just musicians.
not everybody. Not everybody. Like,
In
I mean, like how he explained it.
Okay.
I think it opened my eyes to something that something beneficial, that the generational gap, they need to work on this. where
Connect between both generations.
and transfer the knowledge,
Okay.
because the knowledge that Jay-Z and his crew got over the years, they can really like
Kickstart.
kickstart it for people in whatever they gather in 20 years. They can give it to the next generation in 1 year, and they can implement it in 1 year, and they can help it. So, and this is how the whole human revolution based on. And this is one of the things that really caught my eyes during that interview, and I think it's very beneficial.
Awab?
Yeah, I had no takeaways. Like
Nothing, no?
I heard the same record of we want to provide to help the newer generations, which I'm starting to hear so much. This might sound controversial, but I'm starting to hear so much. I'm starting to think it's a marketing strategy. أكتر من إنها هي حاجة حقيقية.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say it. I'm not really like into what Jay-Z is doing on a business side. So I'm not really gonna speak on him. Maybe he's doing something, maybe he's not. I don't know. But I'm just that point of trying to help and the previous
And then
generations
reminding,
and opening the
people
gates
of-
for the people and
This takes us
والحاجات دي
away to the
كلها.
Conway machine beef with Funflex, that he thinks, Funflex is one of the hip hop gatekeepers and all of that, and hip hop has a lot of gatekeepers and all of that bullshit, and they're not giving way to many, and all of that.
Yeah.
But okay,
I think everyone is looking for their benefits.
Yeah,
but
Even if
100%.
even if you are
even if you
Look at-
hold.
But look at it from a different angle. If you are an upcoming artist or whatever, and you have this mogul businessman, entrepreneur, the guy who built an empire, and you are going to study him, right?
Yeah.
Right. You have to. I mean, like, to get the experience, you need to study someone and put him in a
Have a role
pedestal as a role model, or as a mentor. So if this guy or this mentor is making it easy for you to give you the information instead of you asking him, wouldn't that be better?
it would.
Yeah, but then you have
But
people that
what-
try
why-
to shit
then-
and
then
keep
why-
reminding you the whole time.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
أنا ما قصدي إنه Jay-Z is the one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
speaking. in
Yeah,
general
I'm
terms,
talking in
يعني.
generally also. But yeah.
That's it.
Hmm?
Get it, the kid also.
Oh yeah. اسمه no.
Across.
That's one of the situations that
Uh-huh.
I'm saying, like, people promise you the world and
And they give you shit.
yeah, Gilly the kid has been beefing with Rick Ross about Meek Mill's situation.
Which is, can you explain to me?
It's overplayed, يا أخي, خلاص. This thing is overplayed. People talk about this shit. I don't know. I think hip hop, when there's nothing
They
controversial
invent-
happen, they instigate all things that
Yeah,
are
that
just left. Nobody's discussing
Yeah.
anymore.
But
and
خلاص
they
إحنا
make
we
something.
know يعني.
Asma, let's do something. You know?
But did that sound like it's something that they just?
It was just funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It was funny. It was funny how Gilly the Kid was like impersonating Rick Ross. Like I told you before, Gilly the Kid reminds me of, like, he's so ridiculous, and he says so much absurd shit to the point where he reminds me of, what's his name, Andrew Tate.
Who's Andrew Tate? تفضل يا كنز.
What's wrong with
متفاجئ.
what's
You
wrong?
seen his video, صح?
I've seen one video, and then after that, I started opening social media. And I was like, "What?
Who is
what?
this guy?
Only
Why is
what-
he saying these
No,
things?
because I was like, "Yo!" I opened it
Yeah.
on YouTube. How did that get now to my mobile? It's suggesting a lot of videos about, hey, this guy.
Exactly.
What's
If you-
happening?
If you even watch
Who's
one
this guy?
one
Dagesta.
reel, yeah,
Dagesta.
I don't know.
Wagata.
I don't know how he manipulated the YouTube
The
algorithm,
algorithm.
to that way, to that extent. But I did some small research about how he did that.
Who? Okay.
Who
What
is-
he? Or he's
who
he's a
is-
boxer, صح? He used
Yeah.
to be a kickboxer.
He used to be a kickboxer.
Was he any good? Was he good?
He is 4-time champion of the world.
You don't
in
fuck
ki-
with
in
this
ki-
guy.
in kickboxing.
Oh, that's why he's talking
you
shit
don't,
so confidently.
you don't mess with this guy. You don't mess
Okay,
with this
that
guy.
makes
This type of people, you let them
So-
talk shit.
Yeah, he's talking shit because also as he said that he got connected with the mafia in Romania and whatever. But in the beginning, I did some research and background on this guy, and he was born in the United States to an African American father.
And a British mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they separated, he went back to London, Luton actually, not London, in the UK, and then
وقعك.
and then at the age of
هم عارف إنه أنا كنت عارف.
yeah, at the age of 21, he started participating in shows like reality shows. You know the type of shows where they send the kids to Indonesia and it used to be like this. I can send you the link.
Why?
What show would
not
send
send them to
what-
Indonesia يعملوا شنو؟
Like to experience like as
hard life.
زي survivors والحاجات دي.
it was a backpacker
عيش سفاري.
a backpacker experience. A group of four boys and 4 girls, and they send them to
أدغال
Indonesia.
إندونيسيا.
Okay.
no, not even the jungles. They were or what I watched is it was like they were hopping from one hotel to another and trying to live by their own because they are 20 years old now.
Okay.
Okay. طيب after that
okay.
phase of his
so,
life.
So during that show, that guy at the age of 21, you can tell that this guy is a smart guy. He was talking about during the episode. I'm not sure if he was just acting, but he was talking about the stock market, Dow Jones, and like big words, you know.
No, but he's ignorant as shit. I've seen this episode about relationships and
See,
one of the videos. It was like, what the
he's not ignorant. See, the way how he
talks.
the way how he is expanding in the internet these days, and everybody is talking about him, even us. That's not ignorant. That's not an ignorance guy. That's not an ignorant guy. That's a very smart guy. And also, even if he's scamming people, even all the shit that everybody is talking about him, he's doing it. He made it, and he got a bunch of casinos in Romania. And
But this is why I come to you guys every week and I tell you, let's talk shit in the podcast.
Let's be polarizing.
but again,
that's his method.
one of his mythologies to talk shit and
That's his only. أنا ما شفت مثل.
Bro,
He's been talking
زول
shit مما أنا
تافه.
شفتها.
زول تافه.
he is.
أنا I see him as زول تافه صراحة.
But I
He's
think-
very annoying.
He's very annoying.
Very annoying.
Yeah.
أظن طريقة كلامه.
Bro, whoa. And I thought
he's
I'm
an
annoying.
arrogant guy.
Very arrogant.
He's
very-
very arrogant, but one second. I'm not sure if you reach that level of
Knowledge to be this
being
arrogant.
famous and went through all these championship in kickboxing, and then you own
I'll give him that, to be honest.
you own casinos and you're escaping taxes and you're relocating to another
Yeah,
country.
yeah. He goes between UK and States.
Yeah, and he also goes
There's
to
something
Vegas.
fishy. There's something fishy with this
something
guy.
fishy, but with all of this, being an arrogant, I mean, like
He is as he is.
as he is, I think it's normal. I think that's the normal.
That's what you do gets you to.
That's exactly. So
حلو عجبتني دي. That's what do you do get you.
yeah, so I think after some time, he will vanish. I mean, I think
So he's
yeah,
a hype.
he's a bubble.
A hype. بس بعد ده كله رفع بالاوترو ده.
Yeah,
He's
but another thing that one last thing about
Go ahead, yeah. See a number one fan over here.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
متابع يعني.
But I'm just admiring.
قال لك I did nothing this week.
I'm just
I'm on
admiring that
research.
he's in my age.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's that accomplished then.
Is he?
Maybe it's all a scam.
Maybe he's a liar. Maybe he's acting.
Maybe there is an agenda behind
Maybe
him.
he's a cloud chaser.
Maybe YouTube itself. Maybe YouTube and TikTok, they are pushing him. Maybe a
Oh,
country.
wait,
and
wait. So
government, I don't know.
sorry. His videos are popping on TikTok?
Yes.
That's why. And I
Okay,
don't know. And
let me
I don't
explain
have
to you.
I don't have
Okay,
TikTok.
I'm gonna explain to you how
Stumbled
one of the
upon
theory why his videos are getting viral that
on
way.
TikTok, yeah.
He got a course like everybody nowadays. He if you feeling yourself or anything, you make a course and start teaching people whatever how to hustle. You know, and he got a course called Hustle University. Okay, and he's charging people around.
He's a scammer. خلاص لا.
No. He's not. In this part, he's not a scammer.
He's a hustler.
he give you you subscribe to his course,
Channel,
online course for I think £1,000 or something,
Holy shit.
which is $2,000 or something. And then not himself, he got like tutors, yeah, who teaches you how to hustle online, and by hustling online, how to hire people from Fiverr and just the basic stuff, which is fact, which is normal, which is like the normal thing of how to get money online. You know, he teaches a couple of tricks here and there, and at the end, as one of the people who were talking about, he said that he asks his student to reshare the videos of him talking from the podcast that he did in the last 3 years, because he spent the last 3 years since the pandemic started doing podcasts from one to another. And if you want to join our podcast, you're most than welcome.
دعوة عامة.
Exactly.
ده شكله دفع للكورس صدق.
Never. I will never do that. Such a thing.
Oh shit! I know someone who paid for the course. Oh.
Someone paid for the course? Really?
Yeah. It just clicked with me.
That £1,000?
Yes. It just clicked with me. You telling me about this course and someone sending me a picture of him watching this guy talking and telling me that he paid for a course on how to hustle.
Exactly.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's using the
This guy is popping, huh?
yeah, he's using a way of showing the glamorous life and the cars.
Bro, he's a
and
scammer. خلاص.
but the cars are his cars, to be honest.
I know.
know.
I don't know. It's gonna go either way. He's either gonna disappear,
Or go to jail.
or there's going to be a Netflix documentary about his scams. And he's gonna make more money out of it.
Tinder swindler.
زي Tinder swindler كده.
So this guy, he's continue winning, like whatever he
I don't
does
know, we'll
is
see.
Bro,
We'll
there
see.
is a peak.
I'm tired.
There's a peak and
then there's
Yeah.
a fall down, you know?
yeah, but it's fucking strange how people
He's popping now.
yeah how people
Following him.
how people are following him, exactly, because this is the mindset of the youth these days. They want to get rich fast.
Yeah,
They want to have the
shortcuts.
yeah. And if I'm gonna come today and tell you the shortcuts, you're gonna pay for that information, that piece of information. Nowadays, I don't know if this is something legal to provide information and deceive people into getting rich.
خبر عليه online يا
No. If you want to invite this guy to our podcast, I'm all in. Yeah.
Let's go. Moving on, another from an issue to another. Twitter shareholders of Twitter are going to sue, or they sued already. I don't know. Elon Musk.
No, they didn't sue him yet.
Still?
But they're
They're
planning to sue him. Yeah.
Because he withdraw the bid
Yeah.
that the offer that he wanted to take over Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's just like anything else that has been done lately. Dogecoin. He hypes something and then
He disappeared.
Walks
No,
away.
but he didn't. From Dogecoin, he did not. From Dogecoin, he did not. He said
He's
that
still
he would-
now- till
he's
now, he's still now.
Yeah.
but he's doing such things more often. Like I've seen this move from
Yeah.
Elon Musk,
Yeah.
not just now, where he hypes things up, stocks go up of that thing, and then he withdraws. He moves away, to something else. It makes me question, does this guy really have money? Is he another scammer?
Is he
You know?
human?
That's out of debate. But they're going to sue him for 40 billion? Something like that?
Yeah.
Because he said that
It's
he
for the
wants
amount
to...
of.
He said that he's waiting for data or information to get back to him from Twitter.
Okay.
He asked for data information to be submitted to him, and also some of the data that he asked for was like the count of spam accounts and bots, which I think it's
It's a very reasonable thing to ask for.
and it's something easy that anybody in Twitter, like a help desk support, they can run a query to get all the, I don't know, this information. I'm not sure why they didn't give it to him, but I don't care.
اشترى ما اشترى
تويتر.
لا أخي لكن هاي يعني you know we're seeing a lot of يعني stuff and I see it I still think this guy is fishy.
Everybody's
To a
fishy.
certain extent.
See, everybody is fishy in your eyes, but nevertheless, I think maybe there might be a conspiracy theory, which is that maybe he's doing all of these acts to run for presidency. And a couple of
Yeah,
can?
I don't think he's interested in being president.
who said so?
Would you be interested in being president for a country? ليه الصداع ده شنو؟
Yeah, I will.
It's not.
I'm interested.
being a president will not pay well على فكرة.
جيب الكونتري
أنا بالنسبة
yeah man I don't know there's a lot of fishy things that
Yeah.
especially about around Musk. I'm not saying that we're accusing him of anything but still
But you're saying it's still.
no I'm يعني there's something fishy. That's it. Moving on to locals.
Okay.
We missed and I missed Bad Not Good. I wanted to go attend. I've seen stories that looked amazing but I missed it. On the other news, Dubai Coca-Cola Arena
Okay.
they're getting 50 cent.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm so excited.
The easiest money
I've
grab
never seen
for
it
50
before.
cent.
You never
The
seen it?
easiest,
Of course I have.
the easiest money grab ever. I don't know how much he got paid for this. When was the last time?
Is he performing alone?
Listen.
That's the
50 Cent is a legend. Don't take me wrong, right? Like he's a legend. But يعني, who is going now to go and
I'll go. If
Honestly, I
give me
would-
the tickets, I'll go.
for free?
No,
You would pay?
I'll pay nothing more than 50 dirhams.
because it's 50. Okay, whatever.
And إذا زول ماشي
قال لك
حيوصلني
أوكي
معاه
وريا.
في الطريق.
قال لك اوكي وريها.
No, ما قلت لك okay, it's if it's 50.
No, I think not because his name is 50 Cent,
Okay.
but I just think like 49 to 50 dirhams is a very fair amount.
Yeah.
And if someone is driving me there and dropping me off back home, I'm not
Tuck
paying
me
for
in bed.
gas.
Tuck me in bed
I'm
after
not
that.
paying for gas.
Yo, that's wild actually. Like, yo, why?
Why 50 cent now?
Why? Yeah.
Because it's your birthday. Oh shit.
Kenzie on fire
I
today.
can go. I can.
You
So it's not-
can,
so
but
when you're
why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's 50 cent, man.
انت اصلا قبل 30 minutes ago you said you
I hate you, unit.
No, I don't hate J-Unit to that extent because I remember 2001. 2000, I think 2001. We went to Dubai and I went to
I was 7 years old.
No,
سبحان
J-Unit.
الله لانه G-Unit dropped 2003
I was
Really?
معلش ما هو قال لي قبل شوية الزحمة.
in the club was 2003.
So when did they come to Dubai? I don't remember.
They
I don't
came-
remember
أول شيء
exactly.
الفترة, that period when they popped, they came to Dubai like 17 times.
Yeah, there was.
They visited-
I heard about such thing.
They came to Dubai so much that at that period of time,
Okay, I'm
they
gonna-
went to Dubai more than I did.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something.
قطعوا
I
بقى.
went to the first time G-Unit
Came over.
came over. Yeah. Even I had cousins coming from Bahrain. You know them.
And you guys, yeah.
And we went there. So I remember that was a very remarkable
I
day.
guys told you about the 50 Cent
Counter?
encounter, me and 50 Cent.
No.
I spoke about it once, no?
You had to beef with 50.
No, bro,
Yeah,
no.
encounter.
Yeah, he came once over to advertise his SMS headphones,
Okay.
on Virgin
And then
stores, and I was there,
and
and
you
I was stood in
attended.
the line, yeah, and I was like, hey,
you
he was
sign
signing the whatever that I had with me at that time, and I was like, then I was shaking his hand, I was like, you looking to give away free headphones?
and then he said, "Chi-chi-chi-chi-chi."
No, you nuts. He looked at me and he's like, no man, you gotta buy it.
You were looking for
Yeah.
you were asking 50 cent for a freebie.
يعني حركات دي
That's
من زمان.
since the-
من صغير هاي.
Even with G-Units.
Nuts.
G-Units.
But yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna go.
No, but none of us are gonna go.
Yeah.
if you guys,
I watch stories.
if you guys,
I'm down to watch stories.
If you guys have the VIP tickets and you don't want to go there,
Pass him.
I'm willing to go. Yeah, why not?
Moving on.
50 Cent is my guy.
Abu Dhabi Culture Summit collaborates with the Recording Academy for, and they said that it was going to happen earlier, but then Sheikh Khalifa توفى.
Then?
They postponed it for a while, and then now
They announced it.
Yeah, they announced it now. There are some high-profile people from the Recording Academy. They're gonna come over to the UAE, Abu Dhabi.
And sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But for those of you who don't know the Recording Academy, those are the people that are in charge of the Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
Okay.
واحد منهم.
Proceed.
So yeah, this is interesting. Stuff like that happening over here. We talked a while ago about charting system starting in the MENA region soon. We still don't know when. It's initiated أصلاً by the UAE and some other countries with the charting system, I forgot what. But yeah, a lot of stuff in the music industry over here happening. This showcases that music, as in that is produced from
As an industry,
our region.
as an industry,
Yeah,
it's
and
looking at
it's going forward.
Yeah.
It's growing. We're out there around the world. You know, yeah. This is interesting. Other than that, there is. Well,
So just one second. Sorry for the.
Go ahead.
But I, for someone who doesn't know anything about the, how the Grammys like not the Grammys, the recording. What is it?
which is Grammys, people behind Grammys. Yeah.
What do
The
they call it?
Recording Academy.
The
of
Recording
Music and
Academy.
Arts,
Sorry
right?
for that. So what do they do? Well, I mean, like, what do we expect for them to help the music industry in the region? This is what I wanted to know.
Well, first of all, their expertise.
Share knowledge from whatever
from whatever is there,
Yeah.
they can apply it here.
Yeah. That's their
ranking,
main objective.
charting, how they do the charting, how they.
It's okay. So the Recording Academy, the U.S. music institution famous for its Grammy Awards,
All right.
has been announced as a new partner of the annual Culture Summit in Abu Dhabi, the 5th edition of annual event taking place in Manat Saadiyat from October 23rd to 25th.
Got it. All right.
Under the theme A Living Culture will bring together leaders of the fields of art, heritage, museums, media, and technology.
Thank you.
You know, it was earlier postponed. I said that earlier. In preparation, the Recording Academy's senior management visited the UAE capital to join the roster of core partners and contribute to the summit program development.
Thank you. That was informative.
Yeah, that's all. Moving on. Awab.
Moving on in Abu Dhabi, for those of you who are concerned, which is everyone that has a car, Darb, the gates of Darb and Mawaqif will now be free on Sundays instead of Fridays,
All right.
Started today.
Started already today.
I think, yeah, because I was today in Dubai and I was paying for parking. I was like, I paid and it says it's gonna start on.
give you the extra
Monday,
day.
yeah. I was like, okay. So.
That
yeah, it's
changed-
about time.
that-
It's about time, أصلاً.
I don't know. That
They
changed
changed.
nothing for me. To
They
be honest.
changed the weekend أصلاً, and they didn't change that.
Yeah,
It took them time to do that.
أنا أصلاً مستغرب إنه it took them that long.
Yeah, it wasn't announced instantly.
Yeah.
Other than that, there is the biggest gaming event now. It's called Gamers 8. It's happening now while we speak in
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
Mhm.
It is the biggest in the world. It's gonna be happening for like 6 or 8 weeks
Wow.
from now till September.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be more of an opener because every year happens Middle East and all of those events that happen in Mosam Riyadh
So
season.
it's like an opening for the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I like about this is that it is an event happening now,
Mm.
where we don't have events happening at this
At this
time of the year. There's a lack of events that happen. It's starting to pick up now recently.
Yeah. But again, look at the number of gamers in KSA.
Yeah, it's big.
And
It's
I-
huge.
Yeah, gamers and
Content
the content
creators,
creators
yes.
of
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
play games. and they are like dope players
Yeah.
out of Saudi Arabia. Also,
The world best player for FIFA, I think, was from Saudi Arabia.
yeah, Tekken also is there. The
Right.
guy,
Yeah.
اسمه فيروس صح؟
I don't know.
Saudi Arabia though.
yeah,
The
you
FIFA
have,
player, yeah.
I don't know. I forgot.
you have the first phase member in Saudi
Saudi,
Arabia.
yeah.
Like it's
It is a big
it
hub,
is-
gaming
it's a-
hub.
yeah, and also take in consideration that it's the summer holiday, so
Yeah,
all the
and-
schools
yeah.
are
Kids
also
can go and attend.
play
this.
as much as they want.
Yeah, and there are concerts that are happening over there. Big names opening. They started with J Balvin, many other artists. It's nice. It's festive. Whoa. Festivus.
What's weird is that when I checked the list of games that are gonna be prizes on, that there's no Call of Duty.
Oh,
And it's whack
if
Like there's
What?
PUBG,
Swag now.
Fortnite.
it's whack.
now. I think the next Call of Duty is gonna be nice after
this
the
one.
takeover that happened. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, the Modern Warfare 2.
But definitely in this big
And
gaming
I'm
event.
glad I moved away
Hold on a second.
at the right time.
I don't think Call of Duty or Warzone would be out of this, or there would be no tournament.
Oh, they
in
are
this
already in the
exhibition.
world. Not
in this
one.
exhibition.
As a small one, you mean then?
Even if
No, there's
it's a
no.
media. How did you know?
I checked the program.
All the games?
Yeah.
that- Call of Duty is done.
زعلان مقهور عليهم.
Believable. Seriously.
That's لا لكن when you look at the other games on the roster, they are, especially in the region, they are bigger games.
Bigger games,
Like when you
like
think about Rocket
PUBG,
League,
PUBG.
PUBG.
Bro,
everybody plays
these games are like big, even in the world. Like
Yeah.
Fall Guys is big.
Yeah, Fall Guys.
I think it's even bigger than Call of Duty.
No, not to that extent.
What I like
Not
is
to
the
that
Rainbow Six.
It's still relevant till date.
Yes.
I didn't.
Rainbow Six was
didn't play
released
the
when
new
in
one.
2000 what? It's a very old game.
I think 15.
Yeah, and it's still relevant till date.
That Rainbow Six.
Yes.
It was a very old game. by the
No,
way.
the newest. Like
No,
that
no,
was
the
first.
last one
yeah.
that was released,
latest one,
it
yeah.
was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's what's sick about. You guys seen the trailer of God of War 2?
Of course I did.
Fuck.
No, I did.
November, صح?
Damn.
November 9th.
Damn. That's the time where I'm gonna buy a PS5.
No, we're gonna borrow Awab's one.
So
After
you
I
can do
finish
it,
the
and I'm
game.
gonna
After you
buy
finish
one,
the game.
and I'm gonna buy one.
I'll borrow it. I'll
We
give it
used
to you.
to
No problem.
borrow
No, no,
Awab's
I never did.
BS5. No, I'm just kidding.
To do what? وانا ما عارف ولا إيه؟
يشيلوا
just
معاه
kidding, I'm
after
just
the recording session. But yeah, do you guys have anything more to add,
Nope.
لا شكرا.
gentlemen? No, nothing. Closing words, or should I?
لا close up.
خلاص.
اسمع.
زول. This is everything for this week. Shout out to everybody out there that been tuning in every week in, week out to the Flamingos podcast. Visuals every Tuesday, audio every Monday. Shout out to everybody out there that working hard, putting shit out. Consistency. Again, we have been very consistent. Regardless of some days off, regardless of some time off, whatever it is, we maintained our consistency, and I'm proud of this. A lot of people know us by our consistency and how we're consistent. I hope the artists also start becoming more consistent, because don't come at us if we don't cover sometimes. If an artist releases one song, oh, why nobody's talking about this? Why no, I'm not getting support on
Because you
this?
were a ghost for the last 6 months.
Become consistent, you know?
No, that was.
تقرب للدرس شنو؟ Be consistent, you know? Put your shit out there. Let the world know. Yeah, and that's it.
Sounded like more like Andrew Tate. In
هو فيه لمحات
There's a-
بعدين بيقول
there's a
لك
touch of
he's
ignorance,
he's
huh?
arrogant وهنا
He's arrogant, yeah.
ما شايف نفسه
He's seeing himself.
Narcissistic, huh? And yeah, that was everything from the Flamingos podcast this week. This is Yad,
Kenzie on the mic.
Awab.
and peace.
We out.